are there any like things going on, any hot topics or major issues you're seeing in the parts department that you're like, you know what, dealers need to hear this, right? We need as an industry to really understand like what's going on here to really make the most out of parts.
I think that, and it's coming up a lot. I feel like a lot because so I've been doing this for about 6 years. I never really talked to dealers or GMs. I've always really just talked to parts managers. And now I feel like I'm talking more to dealers and fixed ops and like higher ups because they're getting more involved in understanding how they can really maximize the operation, understand because what's happened is we let a parts manager do their thing for 30 plus years and then they retire or they quit. And then you're like, we don't know what that person does because for some reason it's not even just parts managers. Some reason this happens where they just hold on to the information and they don't want to share because they think they're going to get replaced. And I think that's what needs to change and coaching and making people feel confident that they're not going to be replaced by training people and delegating and making them understand all aspects of the operation. Because I think that's what's been happening a lot because there's so many new parts managers right now and they're like, they didn't really show us what to do because, they didn't want to be replaced. I don't know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Now,
I
do you think, oh, go ahead.
feel bad, but I'm like, that's kind of what's happened.
Yeah. Um, do you think the catalyst did COVID impact how those conversations were happening? Do you think general managers and dealers got more invested because sales was not essential, but like fixed ops, like the back end of the house remained essential? Or what do you think the dynamic is there that changed you from talking to mainly parts department managers to now GMs and other management?
I think that that's exactly right. I think the pandemic shifted the mindset in just looking at that side of the business a little bit differently. And I think generally most GMs or fixed ops or dealers don't come from the fixed ops side. They come from the front end side or however you want to say it. So I think they're grasping on to understand it a little bit more. Not that they don't understand it, it's just more of like, how can we make this, because their mindset's different than like a manager. They're constantly trying to improve and do more and be better. And so they're really trying to understand it